By the end of this video, you will have the best way to process your raspberries to make them into a powder. Also, you'll have a good baseline on how many fresh raspberries will produce a certain amount of raspberry powder. Once it's in that raspberry powder form, you have all kinds of options that you can use that for, and something that's going to store really, really well for a long, long time. So I have 4 bowls. These are each 12 ounces of raspberries in each of these. I'm going to take these and we're going to put them in a blender. We're going to make a paste with them. We're going to try to use 0 water. It looks like we ended up with about 1.5 cups of raspberry liquid. Now that we have that 1.5 cups, we can go onto a freeze dryer tray. I would recommend using pre-cut parchment paper if you can. You can also use silicone. So we're up to 36 ounces, pretty consistent on about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of raspberry liquid. We're gonna put it in the freezer. If your product is pre-frozen, it's just gonna make it go quicker throughout the whole cycle. You can find tips like this and many other tips for freeze drying in the freeze drying cookbook and also the freeze drying handbook. So that puts us up to probably, I would guess, about 5 cups of raspberry liquid. And 33 hours later, we have some raspberry puree that we can turn into powder. I'm gonna grab the food funnel and we'll go to the freeze drying kitchen and make this into a powder. And we'll put this into the food processor. Just about 2/3 cup of powder. Now that we have that baseline for you to use in the future for this recipe or for other recipes,